So what does it take to be a good entrepreneur? Welcome, it is great to have you here. My name is Rosh and I teach the combination code to creative entrepreneurs such as yourself to help you discover your USC, unique success combination. And honestly, with every video, we get a little bit smarter. And in this video, I want to teach you how to become a good entrepreneur. So I'll kick this off with the first 7, and then I'll dig in deeper to give you a better understanding of what I'm talking about. The first one is to understand your risk level. The next one is to know your break-even point. The third one is to learn how to ask good questions. The next one is to trust. And this one's really important, and I'll tell you who you need to trust in a few moments. After that, I think goals are really important. That's the next one. Then partner with good people. People that are better than you and that understand your target audience. Again, I'll dig in deeper. And then next, be on time, deliver, show up. Good entrepreneurs do these things. Now, if you want to be better than good, there are 2 more things that runs through a common thread that runs through all entrepreneurs. And I'll share that after I go through these 7 one more time with a little more in-depth knowledge. So the first one is to understand your risk level. You know, if you don't know what level of risk you're willing to take, it's hard to make judgments. So take the time and think about at what level of risk are you willing to take? Because if you are an entrepreneur, you have to take risks. But not every entrepreneur can take the same level of risk. So know where that is and then start to take risks, because it's very important if you want to be a successful entrepreneur to start taking risks. Next, know your break-even mark. A lot of times, a lot of business owners have no clue what their break-even mark is. Why is this important? Because if your break-even point is here and you're here, you're not a successful business person. You're not a successful entrepreneur. However, if your break-even mark is here and you're just a little bit above, you're now a successful entrepreneur. You're positive, making money, you're making profit. So knowing where that break-even mark helps you understand what you need to do and backwards engineer the success activities you need to take on to be successful. All right, learn how to ask good questions. I think this is really important because if you can ask good questions and then do the next really important part, which is listen, that's going to give you some opportunities. If you're doing all the talking, you're not going to hear what you need to hear from people who are very knowledgeable that can help you grow your business and become a successful entrepreneur. You also need to trust, and this is really important. Trust the people that you hire. Trust your employees and trust your vendors. And if they show that they are not trustworthy, then make them ex-employees and ex-vendors. But it really is important to have that trust, because if you don't trust people, if you don't trust people that you put in charge of certain tasks, you're not going to be doing the things that you need to be doing. You're going to be spending extra time looking over and double checking. Now, there's nothing wrong with follow-up and making sure that people are doing what they need to do. However, it really is important that you let them do what they need to do and then review after they're done. Checking in is fine, but trust is absolutely essential if you're going to be successful and scale your business as an entrepreneur. Next, you need to have goals, and this very well could be the very first thing, because goals help drive you in the right direction. You can set goals and backwards engineer what you need to do to meet your goals. If you don't have goals, you're rudderless. There are people who say, oh, you don't need goals, just go out there. I disagree. If you want to get to a certain level, such as breaking even, understanding that break-even point and moving above, well, then you have to set goals to get you there and also act as a guide as to where you are in the process. Are you halfway through your goal? What did it take to get there? You know, what were those action steps that took you to get to the halfway point? So now you know how much more work you need to do to reach your goals. So important if you want to stay on track to become a successful entrepreneur. All right, partner with people. Partner with people that are better than you, and partner with people who understand who your target market is. That's extremely important. I mean, because if you want new business, if you want business fast, then partner with people who already have that target market, or people who know how to get to that target market. And bring on people who are better than you so they can do things that you need done better than you can do them. And then you do the things that you're best at. Don't be jealous. Don't think that, oh, just because somebody is better than you that they're going to take away from your good work. That's absolutely wrong. The best managers, the best leaders are people who bring the best people around them, and then they shine as a team. And of course, as the leader, you'll get your props, but don't worry about it. If you want success, you do need to have the best people around you. Okay, last on this first 7, and then I'm going to get to those 2 that really kind of go together and are really important. But being on time, delivering, and saying that you'll do something and doing it. That's so important, and it's such a rare thing. So many people don't do what they say they're going to do. They don't meet deadlines, and they don't follow up. If you can be that person, you're probably ahead of 80% of the people out there trying to do what you do. So if you can do those things, you're certainly going to have a leg up. So consider how you're going to do things better. Using the combination code, we have 7531, and the 3 is processes. And developing processes will help you be the person that is actually following through and getting things done on time. So consider improving processes to do what you want to do and what you promise to do much better. Now for those last 2 things. The last 2 things, it's about action, taking action, and being persistent. The people who win take action on the ideas, they take those risks, and they're persistent. The people who give up are the ones who don't make it. Now that doesn't mean you don't reevaluate. That doesn't mean you don't go in another direction or maybe make tweaks along the way. Just because you have an idea at the beginning doesn't mean that's how it's going to end up at the end. However, it's the people that are persistent and take that action over and over again. They're the ones that win as entrepreneurs. Hey, I'll see you in the next video.